Hi, now in this video we are going to talk about Ethereum 2.0. So let us see what it is. On 15th September 2022, Ethereum shifted from a proof of work blockchain to a proof of stake blockchain. So the mining concept that we have discussed in our previous video, right? When we were discussing how miners solves a mathematical problem and everything, right? I hope you have watched those videos. So all those concepts were related to your proof of work consensus. And now Ethereum is using proof of stake consensus. So now it is not using proof of work consensus at all. And now it is using proof of stake consensus. So now you must be thinking, like, why Ethereum shifted from proof of work blockchain to a proof of stake blockchain? And we will discuss about that also, don't worry. We will also discuss the difference between proof of work and proof of stake consensus. Okay. Like in proof of work, actually, we were having miners, right? In proof of stake, we have validators. So definitely you can call them miners, but in proof of stake terminology, you call them validators. Now, what these validators do? These validators stake some of their ethers to the Ethereum network. So this is your Ethereum network. You can think of it as a locker. Okay. For now, I'm just demonstrating it as a locker. So what they do, they stake some ether to the Ethereum network. So it is like you have some, let's say, some 2 ethers, and you are going to stake 2 ether to this Ethereum network. Now, once you will stake some ether to the Ethereum network, you are eligible and now you can mine for the Ethereum blockchain. So like in proof of stake, miners were using, miners were solving some mathematical problem in order to solve the blockchain, that mathematical puzzle in order to mine a particular blockchain. In the same way, after staking these ethers, these validators can now mine for the Ethereum blockchain. Let's say this validator who has actually staked his ether, right, to the Ethereum blockchain, once he will mine a Ethereum block and he will add this Ethereum block to the Ethereum blockchain, the staked ether, the ether that he has staked to the Ethereum network, will be returned back to him. So the ether that he has staked, let's say he has staked 2 ether, just for example. So this 2 ether will be returned back to him, as well as he will get some commission for solving, or I will say for mining the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so this is how the validators make profit by this transaction fee. But if during the verification and validation of the block, this validator has done some cheating, for example, so if during the verification and validation of the block, other validators found that okay, this validator has done some sort of cheating, then the Ethereum network will not provide the staked ether back to the validator, and he will not be receiving any kind of transaction fee. Like in Bitcoin blockchain, the block was discarded and the miner was not getting any kind of reward. In the same way, in Ethereum blockchain, the miner who will be doing any kind of cheating, or validator who will be doing any kind of cheating, that validator will not get any transaction fee, and the staked ether, the ether that he has staked in the Ethereum blockchain, will not be provided back to him. So he will be at a loss. So he have to be very much careful whenever he is mining for the Ethereum blockchain. So now let us understand this with the help of an example also. That let's say all these people A, B, C, E, F are validators who have actually staked some amount of ether in the Ethereum blockchain. Now the question arises, which of these people will be selected for the mining of the blockchain? Whether all will be selected for the mining of the blockchain? No, all of these people will not be selected for the mining of the blockchain, because in proof of stake, there is no competition between the miners. Like in Bitcoin blockchain, we have a lot of competition between the miners, right? Which miner will solve the mathematical problem first. But in proof of stake, there is no competition. Let's say if all these people have staked some amount of ether, then only randomly one of these people will be selected. So it is a totally random process. So in this total random process, if let's say A has staked some amount of ether, so chances are there that A will be selected, or chances are there that E can be selected. So it is a total random process. This selection process is total random. Anybody can be selected from the Ethereum blockchain network. So E can be selected, B can be selected, any of these people can be selected. But there is also one condition, means definitely anybody can be selected. This is definitely total random process. But in this also, the person who has the most amount of ether, the chances of getting selected as a validator are very much high. So if you are a person, let's say if you have, staked 10 ether in the Ethereum blockchain and your friend has staked 20 ether in the Ethereum blockchain, so the chances of your friend getting selected are much higher than you, because he has staked 20 ether and you have actually staked only 10 ether, right? So in this case, your friend has a higher chance of getting selected. It is not that you will not be selected. There will be a chance that you will be selected, you might be selected, because it is a total random process. But chances of getting selected for the person who has staked most amount of ether will be much higher than those people who have staked less amount of ether. Okay, now let us see the difference between proof of work and proof of stake consensus. So if we talk about proof of work, in proof of work, we have miners, right? In case of proof of stake, we have validators. In proof of work, high performance hardware is required. So people need to buy, miners actually need to buy ASIC technology so that they can mine, so that they can competition of mining, right? So anybody who will be solving the mathematical problem first will be the winner, right? So for that, they need to invest huge amount of money in the technology. While in case of proof of stake, you just require your mobile or your laptop, and that is more than enough. If we talk about proof of work, it requires a huge amount of electricity. While if we talk about proof of stake, it does not require any kind of electricity, and that very simple, right? You can simply mine for the Ethereum blockchain using your mobile or your laptop. If we talk about proof of work, the more hashing power you have, the more blocks you can validate. So the person who will be having, huge technology for mining, he will be having the most hashing power, right? And since he will be having the most hashing power, the chances of mining a particular block are very high. While in case of proof of stake, the person who has invested the most amount of ether will be having higher chances of validating a particular block or mining a particular block. I'm saying mining again and again, so just don't be confused. I'm talking about validation only. Okay. If we talk about proof of work, we for attack need to happen, we need 51% hashing power, right? We have discussed all these things in the Bitcoin fundamental videos, right? I hope you have watched those videos. While in case of proof of stake, anybody who wants to have control over the Ethereum blockchain need to stake 51% of the stake amount. And that is very much, very high. Means just imagine the price of Ether is around, I think, $1,000 at this point of time. I just don't know. But 51% to stake 51%, seeing to the total Ethereum blockchain, number of validators, and let's say if each validator is only investing one ether, just an example, let's say they have 1 lakh validators, so total amount that you have to invest will be 51% of this 1 lakh ether around. That is, I think, very much high. So that's the case when it comes to proof of stake. If we talk about proof of work, competition is there, right? Everybody is competing with each other. While in case of proof of stake, there is competition. It is a total random process of selection, right? So these are the differences between your proof of work consensus and proof of stake consensus. So I hope you liked this video. If you have liked this video, please click on that like button. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, because I'm regularly going to upload new blockchain courses on this channel. If you want to connect, you can connect with me on Instagram. I am available there. And if you want to join our blockchain developer community, links are given in the description. You can join the Discord blockchain developer community. You are most welcome. And if you have any doubts, please do not forget to comment below this video. I'm active here and I will definitely try to answer your query. So meet you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye.